Stream the new AdoptMe single, Dance With Me, available now on all digital platforms. Jesse here. 2021 has been an amazing time to be part of the AdoptMe community, and so many of you joined us for the first time this year. I've done this once before, and over 4 million of you enjoyed seeing 12 things you didn't know about AdoptMe. For you and for our new players, I'll be peeling back the curtain, rewinding time, and revealing 12 more things you didn't know about AdoptMe. Whether you've been an avid player for years or if you're brand new to the community, sit back, relax, and let us know in the comments how many of these you knew. Back in April of this year, one of Bert's experiments went catastrophically wrong, briefly turning the nursery two-dimensional. Unfortunately for him, this also created an unending stream of 2D keys. Fortunately for our players, that meant he was giving them away for free. The 2D key was limited to 1 per player, meaning no neon or mega neon has been observed. Each one came with fly and ride enabled and could take advantage of its 2D nature to do a variety of tricks. This pet may have only stayed in the game for a day, but it will live on forever in our hearts. It feels like years now that our pets have been telling us how they feel, whether it's hungry, tired, or just happy to see us. But if you're one of our newer players, what you won't know is they only started doing this recently. In March of this year, the Playful Pets update launched in AdoptMe, adding 15 new reactions, including reacting to their sick, dirty, bored, or sleepy needs. A later update even added reactions to learning new tricks from Shane in the school. Every new update that makes its way onto AdoptMe goes through a testing process by our own QA team. These colleagues of ours go through a huge checklist to make sure everything works as intended and that our players will have an amazing time once the update launches. But sometimes our team can't test everything, or our team has such a wild idea that we want to see how players will react to it before we commit to making it a new feature. For that, we have the AdoptMe Test Lab. Our developers open it whenever they have something that needs testing, allowing players to get hands-on with updates before they're ready for release and give feedback directly through how they play and in a special Discord channel. Thank you to everyone who takes part and has helped us to make AdoptMe even more special. Have you ever been browsing in the pet shop and thought to yourself, what treasures lie behind that locked vault? Community members who were playing way back in April 2020 have already been inside it. A sunken boat appeared near the school, and players brave enough to dive inside found an underwater world home to 3 mysterious key pieces. Combining these gave you a key to roll open the vault, gaining the treasure inside. That treasure was a crown, hinting at the arrival of the hat shop to come. We all love the hot springs, and we know your pets love it too, but long before they had the desire to soak in the naturally heated water found on the outer ring of Adoption Island, they wanted a pool party. The waterfall where the hot springs are now used to end in a small pool with a beach ball, sun loungers, and a twisting water slide where you and your pets could soak up the sun and vibe with your friends in the baking heat. You heard that right, Uplift Games is less than a year old. But how can that be true when AdoptMe has been around for much longer? Even our YouTube channel has been around for 2 years now. I'll skip the boring details, but before the launch this year, everyone working on AdoptMe was collectively known under a bunch of different names, some of which you can still see, and we all worked loosely towards a collective goal. With the launch of Uplift Games, we became a company with pretty much all of us working here now being full-time employees. That means we're spending all of our time focused on making AdoptMe even better, and means we can continue to grow the team in years to come. Who knows what the future holds? At AdoptMe, we love to see some interior decoration, as I'm sure you've seen in our many build battle videos, or from other creators like Kristen Plays, Bubbles, and so many others. If you're like us, you've also seen some incredible builds that seem to stretch the boundaries of any house you could buy in AdoptMe. Some of our players have found a way to push beyond the limits of a house and build in the space around it, allowing them to make stunning builds where the only boundaries are the limits of their imagination and the bucks in their wallet. Rewarding you for logging in every day isn't new. That's been a part of the game longer than I have, but it began in a very simple form, with logins on the whole mostly rewarding you with some bucks as a thank you. So before March 2020, you could log in to receive that daily reward, but with the Star Rewards update, your logins gave you stars, with bonus stars every 5 days of a streak. Now you have a variety of reasons to keep your login streak going, not just with your daily rewards, but also access to exclusive star rewards, like the toucan, starfish, or the harder to get gold and diamond eggs. If you haven't heard of the BLOXYs before, you should. They're an annual awards show put on by Roblox where players get to vote on a whole host of categories and then see the results in a special live show. This year's event was hosted inside Roblox itself and featured a live performance by Royal Blood. AdoptMe took home 3 BLOXYs, tying Minitoon this year for most awards, with AdoptMe's winning categories being most concurrent players, highest total 2020 playtime, and most visits. It won't be too long until the 2022 BLOXYs, and hopefully we'll see you there. Way back in August of last year, a landing pad and helicopter, complete with dog and cat pilots, arrived on Adoption Island to whisk players away to another place entirely. Landing on Fossil Isle, players were greeted by the time-travelling Tom, who implored them to join in the excavation. Everyone who took part dug up fossils to share with the on-site scientist, who analysed the DNA present and turned those fossils into holograms of the upcoming pets. When the countdown ended, Tom's time machine fired up and brought those pets from the past to the present, heralding the launch of the fossil egg. So this one's more of a brag, but a lot of people don't know that you can find official AdoptMe stickers and GIFs on Giphy. We've wanted to do this for ages. We first wrote it on the board back in August of 2020, but finally this year we got our unbelievably talented 2D artist Zarina to create a bunch of stickers that we could share with you all. Not only that, but Dahlia came up with and created a variety of reaction GIFs you can use wherever Giphy is implemented by searching PlayAdoptMe in the search bar. It's the only way I communicate now. Everyone knows when it comes to raising pets, you go from egg to pet to neon to mega neon. But if I was recording this at the start of last year, we'd be ending at neon. That's right, until April 2020, you could turn 4 full-grown pets into a neon, and that was as far as you could go. Your neon pets couldn't be aged, and no matter how many of them you had, they would only ever stay one color. But with the arrival of the Mega Neon update, that all changed. From then on, neons could be aged just like your standard pets, and you could combine 4 fully aged neons to form a Mega Neon, some of the rarest pets available in AdoptMe, whose colors cycle through a whole spectrum. And that's 12 more things you maybe didn't know about AdoptMe. Thanks everyone for watching. If there's things in the video you didn't know, let us know in the comments, or if you've been here for AdoptMe's whole history, let us know. It's always so cool to meet our longtime players. Follow us at PlayAdoptMe everywhere for up-to-date news, sneak peeks, competitions, and giveaways. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an AdoptMe video.